TGI Friday, baby. Yes, sir. We back at it. We back at it. You already know. Open sessions and giveaways, baby. Let me share some love. Yes, sir. We got the Philly kid in the building, bright and early, baby. Just send your package out today, baby. You already know. Tell me if you can hear me clear. Remember, Douglas, you my audio guy. Tell me if you can hear me clear. Can you hear me? Okay, you didn't answer my question. Can you hear me? I just want to make sure I'm loud and clear, baby. I want to make sure you guys can hear me before I start. That's all I ask. TGI Friday, a lot of sports today. Okay, my brother, now you answer my question. Now I can work. We got my man Big O in the building. That's my man right there. Salute the Big O. Oh, I appreciate you tapping in, man. A lot of my OG niggas from the LES don't tap in. You already know why. I don't have to explain it. But I thank you for being you, my brother. Major salute to Big O. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, baby. We got Loca in the building, loud and clear. Loca ready to tear shit up like she always do. Make everybody laugh and all that. Word up. That's what Loca do. Loca he should be having me laughing. I can't lie. Sometimes I'll be like, what? What you just said? Yeah, what up, everybody? Yeah, let more people tap in the building. And then we going to start this magnificent show like we do every Friday, man. I got my man KGM in the building. KGM's going to pop up in another 10 minutes. Hold up. The salute to the OG. Brian Breezy in the building. You know we got to salute the OG, Brian Breezy. Yes, sir. Oh, appreciate you, oh. Real talk, man. I wish a lot of people bled what you bled, man. Unfortunately, that's not what it is, man. Let me drink my energy drink. That's my liquor right there, man. Yeah, man. So, shout out to everybody. TGI Friday, no drinking and driving. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. Let me take these little bad boys off, and then we can start the show. Now we got a lot of people tapping in. Breezy in the building, like I said, Miss Loca in the building. And now we can talk a little bit. Let's go to the message of the day. Then we're going to start this marvelous show. And I hope every time I give y'all a message of the day, you guys gravitate to it, utilize it to the best way you can possibly utilize it to work for you. Let me say it right. I kind of fumbled the ball, but I picked it right back up. You have to use it where it best suits you, okay? This might not apply to everybody, but this is right here, direct experiences, man, a band, man. I don't say it no different. The only way you could better yourself is to better your circle. If you have a circle. If you don't have a circle, this don't apply to you. But if you got a circle, you cannot better you if your circle is corrupted. So grab what's fucked up out your circle and get rid of it. Don't even hesitate. Any iffy motherfuckers, any motherfuckers that did some sideways shit to you, looked at your woman funny, cut those motherfuckers off. Because you can only better yourself if your circle is up to par. That's real talk, man. Let's start this motherfucker, man. Al York Sports, baby. I'm not gonna say the raw truth today. I'm gonna give that a break. I'm gonna let y'all just rock with me. And basically, like I said, man, you only as strong. It's like my mom said. You as strong as the lock on your chain. If the lock on your chain is weak, the chain is weak. Think about that. Let's have a great show. Let's get it popping. KGM gonna pop up in a few minutes. Let me give y'all some accolades and then we gonna move forward. Steve Levine in the building, tapped in. The Ghost won last week. That's the kid right there, man. All right, let's start the show, man. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Y'all know what to do when it comes to YouTube and Instagram. Make sure y'all tapping on both sides. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Peace to the shooter. Price Tag Entertainments. Few Techs. Mac 1 Beats. And like I told y'all, go to my series on YouTube and Instagram for the sports book review. I got them on both sides. Now, the snack sessions I got just on YouTube. You go to YouTube, you get everything back to back. Just like that 90 Day Fiance series, I got my own series. I'm going to keep feeding it and keep throwing in new content. Just keep showing love. And last but not least, shout out to Arrowhead Media. They do content, shooting, editing, and all kinds of content. Like I just said, flexible hours. Reach them at Arrowhead Media 702 on Instagram. Those are my guys. Let's start the show real quick. Let's go to the diamond. Cleveland Guardians owner Lawrence Dolan has died at the age of 94 years old. Natural causes. Dolan has owned the Cleveland organization since 2000. Rest in power, Lawrence Dolan. Let's keep it moving. 35 years old tight end Travis Kelce from the Kansas City Chiefs, future Hall of Famer, said that he will come back for the 2025 season. He said he was sick in the Super Bowl. I'm not buying that, but it is what it is. Even the GM said he was sick. Last year, 97 receptions, 823 yards, 3 touchdowns, 8.5 average per reception. Career, 1,004 receptions, 12,000 yards plus, 77 touchdowns, 12.1 average reception. If Kelce is healthy, you could bring him back. He's still basically top 10 tight end, top 5 as of today. Not all time. All time, he's like top 3, top 2. I'm talking about right now, and him being 35 years old, he's still about top 5, top 10 if healthy. Other news real quick. Big fight tomorrow at the Barclays Center. You got Javante Tank Davis, 30-0, 28 knockouts, versus Lamont Roach, a.k.a. The Reaper, 25, 1-1, 10 knockouts. If you're betting, it's minus 1,500 for Tank Davis, which is 15-1. I don't have to explain that to you. And if you take Lamont Roach, would probably be my only bet, or unless I bet the rounds, plus 875. At the Barclays Center tomorrow. I will tap with this here with my man KGM. He got a couple things he want to say about that fight. Okay, I'm going to touch college basketball. I'm just going to tell y'all the top 10 teams, and that's it. As we continue to move on week by week, you know I'm going to cover the tournament entirely. But right now, I'm just going to name the top 10, and then we're going to go on to the NBA and other stuff, and we'll get back to college the next couple of weeks coming up. Top 10 teams as of right now on the APO. You got Auburn Tigers, 25-2, first place. Number 2, Duke, 24-3. Number 3, Florida, 24-3, who got upset this week. Number 4, Houston, 23-4. 5, Tennessee Volunteers, 22-5. 6, Alabama Crimson Tide, 22-5. Number 7, St. John Redmond, 24-4. Watch out for the Red Storm. But I'll say Redmond because I'm used to Chris Mullin and them. But watch out for them. Number 8, Michigan State, 22-5. You can never forget an Izzo team. Number 9, Iowa State Cyclones, 21-6. And number 10, Texas Tech Red Raiders, 21-6. These are your top 10. This can change at any moment. You know, tomorrow a couple teams could go down. But as of right now, these are your top 10 college basketball teams. And like I said, we're going to go heavy on this once we get closer to the tourney. You already know what it is. We're going to have games and everything for you guys. Other news. Washington Nationals are bringing back closer or all-star closer Cal Finnegan. Signed him to a 1-year deal worth $6 million. Finnegan, 33 saves last year in 38 games. Was an all-star, 63 innings pitched, 38 saves, 3.68 earned run average. Though he posted a 3-8 record, because they had him come in a lot of games that were tied because they were so bad, or maybe he blew a save and they ended up losing. But overall, he was an all-star and a real good closer, and they signed him for a hometown discount because to get a closer in the all-star game for $6 million, You can't be mad at the Nationals for that. And last but not least, Joel Embiid, basically to shut his year down, 23.8, 8.2 rebounds, 4.5 assists. This guy cannot stay on the court. I cannot trust this guy's body. It's unfortunate that his body continues to break down. Every time you think he's better, he falls right back. He's starting to get worse than AD. I hate to say that, but MB's starting to get worse than AD. I thought AD'd always get hurt. MB right now is just like that or worse. And the Sixers got major issues to answer, and we're going to talk about that when Cal jumps right in. So, Cal, if you anywhere to be found, I'm ready to take you on, bro. Shout out to anybody and everybody that I didn't shout out. Maurice, pretty boy, I see you, baby. Salute to my man Mo, back-to-back victories. I know he's open. Let me get Cal in the building, hopefully. Hopefully we got no earpiece. Let me see if I get him in.
My man.
Yo, what's up, baby?
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
All right, let's go, baby.
I need some light. Seem a little dark in there, like you in a tunnel or something.
This is all the lighting I got.
You got the backlight? Because that's the way it won't shine in your face like the sun's hitting you.
I ain't got no lights in this motherfucker, bro.
That must be your work car, because I know your real car got light in the back.
Nah, my light is out right now, brother.
So you got no lights?
This is all I got right here.
Okay, so lucky you light skinned. Lucky you light skinned.
Right. Yeah, you damn right. I mean, I wish.
Okay, Cal.
I wish I had something else, but this is what we working with out here, bro.
Don't worry about it. We got enough. I see the Al York.
Yeah, let's get that in there.
Camo flavor. I already see it, baby. All right. I know you wanted to touch up on the big fight tomorrow night. Touch up on it. I just mentioned it. It's a 15-1, so it's a big lopsided fight. But to you, is this fight a lot closer than the line, Cal? Because this seems all in. From what I'm hearing, Roach should give him a fight. From what I'm hearing,
Roach is a great fighter, but he's not gonna win, in my opinion. I think Tank is the best right now, and I think they want him to fight Shakur. I think he's gonna fight Shakur. I think he's gonna knock him out too.
Right.
I think he's gonna run through everybody and retire the man. I hope he can. I'm a big Tank guy, but like you said earlier, the best way to go about this fight is to bet the round that Tank can knock him out. I'm gonna say the 7th round. I'm gonna say the 7th round.
Pretty good with that stuff.
We got lucky on the last Tank fight.
No,
this one,
pretty good with that. You always ride around the neighborhood. So
I think the 7th.
What you could do is bet a couple rounds. You still get plus money, Cal.
Yeah, I might.
3 rounds to still win money. You know that, right?
I'm just excited to see Tank fight again. You know.
Right.
I hear you though, Al. I don't.
Yeah. Because my man Douglas said he can't hear me, but you can hear me loud, right?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, pretty boy, we kind of know Tank's gonna win. It's a huge line for a reason.
Huge line.
15-1 is huge, man.
They could have made it closer.
15,000 to win 1,000. That's a big line.
Not though, because he's definitely an athlete. I feel like it's going to look similar to the last fight with Frank Martin. I feel like it's going to be the same thing. But Al, let me say something about this fight here. If you look at Tank's career, he fought a lot of Mexican, Spanish guys. I think that people are mad that he's taking these fights. I think that it's more strategical. I think it's like, let me fight a couple black guys here, Let me get a couple black guys under my belt so I'm ready for Shakur, because Shakur's not going to fight like a Mexican. He's not going to stand in the pocket with Tank. Tank's going to have to go after him and catch him, So he's got to, maybe he's getting...
So basically what you say, these are like tune-ups for him.
I would say good tune-ups. He came out of jail, got Frank Martin. Frank Martin's an athletic guy who's going to stick and move. Lamont, same thing, stick and move. And, get used to that, fighting that type of fighter, because you fight like a pit bull or, some of these Mexican guys like Ryan Garcia, Spanish kid, who's going to stand there and actually exchange with Tank. That's a Tank type of fight.
Which was a big mistake, as you say.
A big mistake, but, Tank's I think Tank's trying to get used to, the stick and move fighters. You saw it took him some time to figure out Frank Warren. I think it's going to take him some time to figure out Lamont too. So
Right, right. Let me ask you
that's
something.
my
Do you know
theory.
the knockout? Do you know the knockout off the top? Just the regular knockout?
No, I didn't see the number, but I would
Because
assume that
if it's like 180, 200, I might lay that.
it's got to be around there.
Yeah, that's not
Negative
that bad.
two.
I mean, I think he's going to drop him like he did
Yeah,
March.
he's definitely gonna. You know what? He's just so smooth with his footwork, Tank.
Right.
I feel like they don't give him enough credit. People don't give him enough credit. And you know what? I like what he's doing. He's staying in America. He's not going with the whole crowd over there to take the money.
Right.
He's saying the hell with those guys. I'm the star. I like it. I like it. But I think he's got to get Shakur next. I think you could only play that game for so long. Like, oh, why do I gotta fight him? He played it long enough now. I think next fight he's gonna have to step in there and take on Shakur.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see definitely that. I mean, I want to see a name in there, dog. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Like you said, Roach and Martin, they decent fighters, but those are not the fights that we want.
Yeah,
You feel me? Okay,
definitely.
so let's transition real quick. Let's go to the NFL before I hit you with some NBA questions, Cal.
Hmm.
Right now, I know the NFL is over, but they got who's going to win the Super Bowl, who's the runner up, and all that. So my question to you, KGM, is who's your top 5 teams? We start from 5 down. We'll take one each so that we don't outshine each other and we don't step on each other's feet. I'll give you the ability to go first with your fifth, unless we go 1 through 5.
We go
Who's
one
your
for
best
one.
team right now?
I'm gonna have to say the Eagles if they keep everything there. I'm gonna still say the Eagles are the top dog going
Right.
into next year if they keep the same.
I concur. Let's go to number 2.
Number 2, I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna stick with Buffalo Bills here because they were 1 yard away. The refs called a funky, yard there. I'm gonna say the Bills.
Okay, I'm going to go Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson and company. Let's go number 3.
I'm gonna go with a B more there too at number 3. Okay. I'm gonna have to go B more there because they're gonna get a guy. They're gonna get another receiver for him, and they're gonna be dangerous. I mean, depending on who they get, might push him up to number 1, from my opinion.
Right. I'm going to go Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are going to get the running back, and I know they're going to solidify that line. There's no way
Gonna be
Andy, and Andy Reid, when he was with the Eagles, he only really worried about the trenches.
Yeah.
When he went to KC, he became more of a playmaker kind of coach. He's going to have to go and build up from the trenches again, and they're going to have to get some offensive linemen if they plan to even get back to that championship game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, number 4. Give me your best shot.
I'm gonna, 4 is tough here. I'm gonna go with the Lions. I think it's going to be extra hard for Kansas City to take that. I'm going to say the Lions right there.
You're going to take the Detroit Lions?
Yeah, because I'm going 2 and 2 on each side right there. I'm going to say the Lions. Yeah, I think Lions, Eagles on one side. I think Bills, Ravens on the other. I'm going to go with that. Right.
Okay, I'm going to go Bills unless if I see some huge pickups, Kyle. Josh Allen had to, he had to what's the word I'm looking for? Overachieve. He had a lack of weapons. Let's be honest. I know you in love with Cook, but Cook ain't no dominant running back. I know you love the young guy. I get it. But he's not a dominant back. Let's keep it a band.
Yeah.
He's a playmaker, yes. But they need to get a dominant back, a stronger back. They need to get at least a number 1 receiver. They definitely the number 1 receiver more than the Chiefs do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would say they need, they need like a Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, till they get some guys, then I can lift them up from this list.
Yeah.
But as of now, nothing happened. This is why I got the number 4. Give me your 5th pick, Cal, then we're going to move on.
5th pick, I'm going Kansas City because Patrick's going to be coming back for revenge. Never count that guy out.
Don't let Big T hear you say that they top 5, dog.
I'm gonna squeeze him in on the 5th.
Yeah, Big T's gonna get at you for that having him at number 5. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I know, but I
it is
gotta be
what it is.
honest. I
My
gotta be
number 5
honest.
is the Detroit Lions. I learned a lot last year. I learned that you still cannot trust Goff as much as I like Goff in the regular season. The way he folded, bro, with that explosive offense and
Yeah,
that defense was trash.
yeah. And you know what, Al? I would like to squeeze in a wild card. I know you didn't like that, but like a wild team that I think is going to be still very good is the team who knocked off the Lions. I
Washington.
think the Commanders.
We both could put
Yeah,
Washington at 6 then. Okay,
I
I
could
agree with
squeeze
that.
them in there. I could squeeze them in there somewhere too. I think they got a
Right.
lot of money. They got some draft picks coming.
I heard they
So
was
yeah,
trying to get they're trying to get Tyreek. I heard.
that would fit. They could get. That's what I'm saying. They could.
Yeah, they're trying to get Tyreek. Now if they would have already
Yep.
gotten Tyreek, they move in that list. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
hands down. That's what I'm saying. And they got the
You know?
draft. They got a good draft picks. They got money. They got the same team. They're going to be dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, let's pivot one more time. We're gonna stay in the NFL. Uh, if you Matthew Stafford, which makes the most sense to you right now? Cal, I know you Cal, but you gonna role play right now. You Matthew Stafford, the quarterback of the Rams, has a championship, by the way. Is the Giants a good spot for you? One, let me move on before you talk. Are the Raiders a good spot? Are the New York Football Jets a good spot?
Mm-hmm.
Are the Pittsburgh Steelers, that cold weather, that division that fucking knock quarterbacks out unless you can move your feet? And last but not least, the Indianapolis Colts. Where would you want to play at out of these 5 teams that I just mentioned if you were Matthew Stafford, KGN Sports?
Well, if I'm Stafford, I'm looking at who is going to get guys around me. One, the stadium, the location, the weather. The Jets, I don't think so. The Giants, I don't think
Put your
so.
answers in. Put your answers in.
I'm going to say he's coming right next door to you, buddy. He's going to Vegas. He's going to be a Vegas Raider. That's the spot for him. And it makes sense. Who doesn't want to go to Vegas? You know what I mean? One. And you got Aaron Rodgers out there now, too.
Let me be idiot. A little while ago, nobody wanted to go to Vegas. But now that Tom Brady got some kind of hands in this, now it makes it intriguing, especially with the coach, with Pete Carroll over there now. So now that makes it better. But last year, not too many motherfuckers want to come to Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it a band. Nobody want to deal with Al Davis or his son and dealing with that bullshit that's going on over here. They doing everything but winning, Cal. Now they got to change. You see, my man T be laughing at them because Raiders are a laughing stock the last 4 or 5 years, Cal. Let's keep it in band. Even with Derek Carr, I think they made the playoffs one time and look, that was it.
Yeah.
But now, like I said, with Brady, kind of has hands on stuff.
It's gonna drag people in.
Pete Carroll's he's like a every player loves him. He's a player coach.
100%.
But he's also got his rules. If you
100%.
play by his rules, you have a party. If you don't, he lets you go. So you choose your poison. I think he's a good fit for them. You need an experienced guy, has a chip under his belt, knows how to coach the collegiate level, coach the NFL level. So now you get him now in this situation, and you get him a Matthew Stafford, it could turn around sooner than later in Las Vegas, KGM.
Yeah, to me, that's the best spot. Yeah, because, you got the heat. It's warm. You don't want to go to the Jets. You get killed over there. You just saw it with Rodgers. You don't want to go to the Giants. You're going to get killed over there. And, to me, I think the Giants are going to
get killed over there, too, with all those Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, you got a tough division.
Yeah, Cleveland.
It's a tough division. It's a tough division for Vegas, too. But my thing is, you're in Vegas.
Right.
You got Tom Brady there. You got a decent couple guys on that team. And they could always go get guys, and they're going to have a draft pick. It's to me, that's a good spot for him, in
My
my opinion.
spot, a team right now that's just Matthew Stafford away, and maybe like another defensive star is the Indianapolis Colts in a weak division, Kyle.
Yeah, that's a good idea
And
too. You know,
they're dome where he likes to play at.
you know, you're right there. They're a dome. They're young. They're a couple players away. That would actually fit him better with the
Because they're
weaker
ready to win
division.
right now.
Yeah, the
Not win
weaker
it
division.
all, not
Yep.
win it all, but win the division, make some noise. And if they get a couple players, who knows, Kyle?
Yeah, no, you make a good point there with the division. Yeah, definitely, 100%. I agree with you there. Yeah, that's a
Okay,
good,
so any
good
last
spot
words
for him.
on this NFL, bro?
NFL, lock in, draft time. Got a lot of kids coming in. I'm excited. You're excited. It's sad to see it go, but it's gonna come back quick, man. Before you know it, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I knew the Pistons who I thought they were.
They got
Put a
smacked.
little bit of money on them, and they got their ass whooped.
Cleveland was getting slapped up too, man. I looked at it; they
Fucking
were
bitch.
down
I'll
15.
fuck if I gave them a chance. I took them the other day. They end up beating who they beat. They beat Boston, and then they beat the Clippers.
Yeah,
And then today they fucking lay down against.
I mean, look
I'm
at
telling you, you can't
Cleveland. I
sleep
don't know
on
what's
Denver, man. You
yeah,
can't sleep on Denver. That's all I gotta say.
Denver's well balanced. That's my word for
Yes,
them. Well balanced. They got every
yes.
position.
And you
They
can't
got it
sleep.
covered.
Can't sleep on them. Okay,
They
now
could
we're
beat
gonna
anybody.
drift off. We're gonna drift off to the NBA, Kyle. I'm gonna name you a couple of teams, and I want you to tell me if they're contenders or pretenders,
Copy.
or real or fake. Whatever sits better with you. This is the first team I'm gonna start off with. The LA Lakers. Talk to us.
I think the LA Lakers are contenders.
Are they okay?
They're for real. And because of LeBron, because of Luca, 7 game series, it's different than these 1 game nights. You know what I mean? You got to face these guys a couple nights in a row. They make adjustments. LeBron's the
Right.
man still. Luca's the man. They will make adjustments. It's just the defensive side. Can they figure that out? That's the thing. Are they going to be able to help these two out? That's, but to say they're pretenders is like saying, hey, LeBron ain't shit, Luca ain't shit, and we both know they both could
No. That's
ball up.
fine. That's why you made your answer.
Yeah,
You know,
they
you
could
either could
ball
go,
up. So I'm gonna
yeah,
say
you
they're
could
for
go
real.
either way. Well, let me give a couple of statements. They fourth in the Western Conference at 35-21, and they first in the Pacific, 4.5 games ahead of the Clippers, who they play tonight, Kyle. And I told my boy, I'm not sleeping on the Lakers. He said they lack in height, Al. He said, AD, they're gonna feel that AD loss.
Yeah,
And they didn't really pick nobody. I think they picked up Alex Len. I don't see Len on the court. I don't even know if he's healthy. But they
yeah,
need some kind of big body, like when you play the Jokers of the world, the Towns of the world, the Reeds. You're gonna have to be able to have a big body to get rebound. I know LeBron's big, Luka's big for guard. I know they can help out, but you still need that huge defender. That's why AD was important. But I'm still gonna say contenders. I'm still not sleeping on LA. I wouldn't be surprised if they get the second round and then go 7 games to get to the conference finals. Now, whether they win or not, I don't know. But I think they're going to get in the second round with the possibility of getting in the third round. I think they that good. I really do. All right, so we
absolutely.
agree with contenders. Detroit Pistons. Let me give you some information. 6th in the Eastern Conference, and 4th in the Central. Now they 32-27, 17 games back, 16 games back in the Cavs if they lose tonight. I didn't see the final in that game. Either way, they're still 16, 17 games back. Talk to us about the Pistons.
Pistons are young, tough, and you know what? They got potential. But in the East, it just looks too powerful. And I don't want to say they're a whack team, but they're definitely not contenders. They're not contenders, in my opinion. In the East, they're not gonna be able to get by those certain teams in the
So
East.
basically, one round and out is what you're saying, Kyle.
Depends who they get,
No, because if
but
they make it to the second round, then they're
then they're
contenders.
contenders, you would say. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say one round and out then. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
and then you got them as contenders.
I'm gonna say they're pretenders.
Oh, so
They're
they're
going
gonna
out.
not. Okay, they're
Yeah,
not gonna make it.
they're
Yeah,
not making it.
I'm gonna agree. I think just making the playoffs for them is just
It's a big thing.
fantastic. Yeah, I think that's their Super Bowl, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they're playing with house money.
There you
Like
go.
you would say.
So if they can just battle in the first round where they make it a series, I think that only works better for that organization. But I'm agree with you. One and out. I got them as contenders, but they are who we thought they were. You see, they got blown out tonight. Lost me a little bit of money there. I'm a little upset, but it's all good. Now we can shift over to the Western Conference. The Golden State Warriors, 8th in the Western Conference, 3rd in the Pacific, 5 games behind the LA Lakers. Talk to us.
I'm gonna say contenders. You know, they got everything you need to knock a team out, and I don't think any team would want to play them. You know, I don't think they want to play them straight up. I think getting Butler fits pretty good with them. I think they're going
I
to
think
be
they're about
definitely.
like 7-1, 8-2 with Butler.
I think they're a scary team you don't want to play first round.
But you know what I said, man? They're about 7-2, 8-2 with Butler.
Yeah.
And Miami's the opposite. They're like 2-6 with Wiggins.
Yeah.
So that doesn't tell you those guys had equivalent numbers. But we all know Butler got way more heart than Wiggins. That's a fact.
Yeah, Butler's one of the top players, man, when he's on, and you put him with Curry and those boys, they're going to be competing.
So you think they get by a round, Kyle? Because they might be a low seed, and if they're a low seed,
Yeah, I do.
that means you say they could beat one of the top threes then.
I think they can, and I think those the reason why I'm going to say contender is because think about like you're in the top seed and you got those shoes on and you're like, yeah, and then you see the bracket and you're like, oh shit, we got to play Golden State. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not going in there like, yeah, we're about to smack these guys around. You're going in there like, we're going to have to buckle down and really play our asses off, keep a guy on Curry's hip. And, you know, those guys, once it's playoff time for those guys, who's got more experience than them?
Right. I mean, it's not a lot of them no more because it's Curry, Green.
Yeah, and, coaching though too. You know.
Oh yeah. Kerr, okay, Kerr. No more Clay. A lot of the bench players
Butler.
are gone. Butler. That these guys experience. This is a tough one. Whoever they play, I think they're gonna give. See. I don't know if this makes sense. I think I'm gonna say contenders, but I still think they lose in the first round. But I think they're gonna play 6-7 games in that first round. Does that make sense?
Yes.
They're gonna play like a 3rd seed, a 2nd seed, and they're gonna give them everything they can handle to come up short. So I don't think that's a pretender. I'm gonna say they're contenders, but they still get out of the first round. I don't want to contradict myself. It's not like the Pistons. I see the Pistons losing 4-1. I don't see that. I don't see that with Golden State, dog. I see Golden State winning 2 to 3 games and then getting bumped. I mean, you still get bumped, but what I'm saying is, don't get an injury, a key member injured if you're a 3 seed, because Golden State could beat you in that series if that happens.
100%.
So I'm going to say contenders, though I still think they get bumped in the first round, but late in that first round. Okay, last but not least, this is kind of an easy one, but I just wanted to throw it at you anyway. The New York Knickerbockers, third place, third in the conference, 2nd in the Atlantic Division, 4.5 behind the champion Celtics. Talk to us. Give us your answers, guys.
This is a tough one. This is borderline for me. Borderline, but I'm going to say they are contenders because I feel like they have a balanced team. Like that's what I look for. I look for, do you got the big man? Do you got the point guard? Do you got the wing player? You got the shooting guard? You got a little star on that team? That's what I look for. And I feel like they're balanced with the 5 that they can talk.
Hold on. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you
You hear
Yeah. I
me?
can
Yeah,
hear you
so
now.
I
Yeah.
I think I think they got a little bit of everything. I think they got a little bit of everything, and they could, play a good five against you, and they could beat anybody. I think they're going to be a contender.
Okay, this is the team I should have said, but the Knicks are obvious contenders. They obvious. I think they'll get to the
Go ahead,
second
shoot
round,
it.
7 games. I'm gonna say either Atlanta or Miami. You choose one of them, or they
Ooh,
either or one of the other contenders or pretenders. You can
I'm
take
going to
anyone you
say
want.
Atlanta. y- You know, they're pretenders. I'm going to keep it real. They're pretenders. They got the Trey Young, they got that X factor there, but I watched the game with him when he played the Knicks. They went into overtime. He had the game. They were winning all game. It gets into overtime. They get a 3 point, 5 point lead. It was like two threes or a
That's
two
it.
and a three back to
Again.
back. Yeah, they got a big lead to start the overtime, and then what did Trey Young do? As great as he threw turnover after turnover, turnover after turnover, gave the Knicks the game, and it was like sayonara, sucker. So like every year I see Atlanta, great little squad there. I'm gonna say they're pretenders. They could get out in the first round easy. I think the Heat too. I think they could get out in the first round, depending on the
Okay. So
matchups. Yeah,
okay. So you answered both questions with that there. Okay. I
yeah, I
had
think
something
they're
in my
pretenders.
mind. It just left my mind, but shit. All right, let's just proceed. Okay, now you're gonna playing the role again. You're gonna play the role of the Philadelphia 76ers GM. You're the GM, KGM, the GM for the Sixers. From my understanding, Envy's gonna be set down for the year. First they were juggling the thought, now they're saying it's guaranteed. I heard Stephen A and them talk about it earlier. He's sitting out for the year. My question to you, why not sit uh, PG-13 also. Fuck it. Sit his
Well,
fucking ass down. That's the way
I'm,
I'm not saying you're tanking, but you're not tanking. You're tanking because 2 players are out, but you're still going to play hard, but you can't really win without those 2 guys because Maxey cannot carry them every game like that
yeah.
when those 2 guys are out. So my thing is you might as well because you could get a high draft pick. A lot of other things can happen for you while these guys sit down and get healthy for this season, the whole off season. So come next season, you should have 210% all-stars ready to go right out the gate. Not like this year where they came in already nipped up in the beginning. Your take.
Yeah.
You the GM, what's your route?
Well, if I'm GM here, I'm blowing this team up. I can't have another season of trust the process, trust the process. Now you got to trust the numbers. You got to trust these numbers here.
I'm tired of
And
hearing that trust the process shit.
yeah, I'm tired of it too. Here's the thing. You had your window, it closed, and now you got to scrape this team off. You keep him beat every year. He gets hurt every year. Great player, but why he was hot, you should have tried to move him and get something for him. You know, Embiid's still an attractive guy to go get for another team.
Not
If
right
I'm the
now. Not right now.
not
I
right
just heard
now,
it.
but
Kyle, I think.
certain teams,
Hold on. Let me intervene. Let me intervene. I think this. I'm agreeing with you, by the way. But I
yeah.
think you bring him back healthy, Kyle. And then if he shows like he's the ONB, get rid of him because you know he's gonna break down anyway. You feel me? Let him come back. I don't hear you again. I don't hear you. Yeah, guys, tell me if you can hear me or hear Cal. Who's the problem here? Hello. Now, I don't hear you, brother. I don't know if it's you or me, but I definitely can't hear you. Okay, hold up, guys. Let me know if you can hear me. He just tapped out. He's going to come back in just to make sure everything is everything. Put your answers in. The only one I see putting shit down is Loca. Yo, damn, I can't. Shit. Okay, hear me. They can't hear you. Yeah, they're saying they can't hear you. They can hear me. Okay, guys, let me know if it's me or him because we have an issue right now. Yeah, I can't hear you, Cal. Hold on, let me check, son. Hold up. Hold up.
Please, please. Nothing. You can hear me, but I can't hear you, Al. Hold on, wait. Oh my God. I'm sorry, bro. This has to be me. You guys can actually hear me, but I can't hear Al. I'm sorry. Oh,
Okay, how about now?
all right. Yes. Yes.
Okay, Lord God, good work. Lord God,
All
good
right.
work. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I just
I'm
know what it
sorry.
was,
It
but you was
has to
able to
be
work.
me.
Okay, now let's go back. We're
Yes. Real
talking
quick.
PG-13, you the GM, MB sitting out. You want to break up the team. I said, hold up.
Yeah.
I said,
I'm
let
breaking
MB
up the
get
team.
healthy. Let MB get healthy first. Because you want to be able to get parts for him. Right now, nobody wants to give him anything for MB. He's damaged goods
Well,
right
you
now.
know what? Honestly, I'm getting rid of him. I'm getting rid of him no matter what. He's
Even
got to
right
go.
now,
Yeah, you
you're
waited
not
too
even
long.
going to hope that he plays well so y'all can get a package or
The
they can get a
windows,
package.
the window's shut. I would try to, honestly, if I'm the GM right here, I'm going to try to ship him to an East Coast team that I get to play against because I want to ship him and I hope he goes with an East Coast team because I want to see him get hurt. I don't want to see nobody get hurt, but I know he's not going to play the whole season. He's not going to deliver. So if I give him to somebody like, you know, the Knicks and they bite and I get something, who knows? Maybe I could
Cal,
sabotage him.
I've seen this movie a lot of time, Cal, where a team gives up on a guy that's injury prone, go on another team, and they healthy as hell, and they win chips, whether it's baseball, hockey. I've seen it in sports. And the last thing the Sixers need right now is bad enough that this GM threw money out to Podcast Pete and NB's new contract. The injury prone, he's looking like the shitbag in the corner, as bad as Nico's looking. And then you give him up for nothing, and he's the old NB again.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
You got to be careful, but
Remember, it
you
can
also
get
got to think
worse.
about two. You got to think about this too. Who's going to give me the best offer? One, and you know what? For PG-13, two. I don't want anything to do with PG-13. I don't want anything to do with Embiid. I think that it sounded good in the beginning of the year. It looked good, but I think they were better off keeping James Harden. As you can see, James Harden's having a pretty good season over there with the Clips, and
Yeah, but he wanted out. He
yeah.
wanted out, man.
I just think that Philly, you got to go back to the drawing board. You got to see who's free. You got to get these draft picks. Maxi's a good player there. I like Maxi a lot.
I love Maxie.
The thing I said about the Knicks a couple years ago, the Knicks always go older and they always mess everything up. They screw everything up, the Knicks, all the time. Back in the day, they would go with the older stars. And the basketball is a young man's game. You got to go young. You got to draft. You got to get these young guys. And you got to, maybe you could get a middle-aged star that's, coming around. That's good. But you got to go young. You got to get these young guys in there and build around Maxi. And that's it.
No, but Cal, you know what's sad? Not only they're not going to get nobody for these guys, they might have to pay half of their contracts.
Yeah, that's the
So
thing.
now You know what I'm saying? I think you just eat it. Pause. Let me say pause. I think you should eat it and hope and pray that they come out the gate looking good and strong. And it's going to confuse a lot of people because let's say Philly starts off 14-3 next year.
Yeah,
Everybody's going to be happy, right? But then that's when you say, you know what? Let's trade this motherfucker before he breaks down.
100%.
Now you can get max value instead of you get basically nothing and you still got to pay half their
Yeah,
contracts. Because no team's going to take those down. Every team know they got them pinned right now. Nobody's going to overpay for any of those two guys, and you know that shit. Golden State maybe because they thirsty for a big man, but even Golden State's going to have to get like maybe the next 8 picks that they got first round.
100%.
Okay, so any last words on this before we pivot?
Nah, man. I just think Philly needs a break here. They got to get rid of these guys and start from the bottom, and really just they got to get somebody who's going to draft good draft picks, young kids. You got to go with the young guys. I think they tried the superstars, bringing in, trying to build around Embiid, and it messed them up even more.
Right, right. Okay, Brian, I just gave the top 10 earlier. We're not jumping into college basketball yet, but I promise you, close to the turning, I'm going to have Noah, KGM, Guillory, X-Man. We are going to swamp that college tournament, bro. I promise you. KGM right now just licking his lips thinking about that shit right now.
March
That
Madness
tournament
is
is
the best.
crazy. That's
Yes.
crazy.
A lot of good
So I
teams.
promise you. But right now, we're going to give it time because we got more than enough time to tap on that. So KGM, real quick, before I pivot to the choose one and why, I asked X-Man the same question last week. I'm going to ask you it this week. MLB baseball is basically fully back. I mean, you know why basically? Because it's still exhibition games. When you hear baseball in your head, Cal, what comes out of you?
The Mets. Does Juan Soto get the World Series with the Mets? That's all that's going in my head. Can they pull it off? You know, it's definitely exciting MLB season this year. You're gonna have Juan Soto with the Mets. The Yankees are back. The Dodgers are back. This is a crazy season. I actually can't wait for baseball this year. I think it's gonna be fireworks all around.
Yeah, I like a lot of movement that took place. You know, the Yankees acquiring 5 to 6 players. The Mets, of course, getting Soto, re-signing Polar Bear. The Dodgers is basically getting all the great Japanese guys and some
Yes.
regular guys like the Blake Snells and company. I mean, it's going to be something else, man. And
Yes.
I'm going to tell you right now, there was a way I could watch Juan Soto's first game in Yankee Stadium. I would love to watch that.
Yep.
When he goes back to the stadium.
Oh, that would
I mean,
be great.
the game of Shea is going to be crazy,
Yeah.
but I'd rather go to the stadium because that's my team. I'd rather be
That's
there.
it.
And
Yep.
that guarantee you, they're going to have that shit on prime television, and that shit's going to be crazy.
A lot
Now,
of views. A lot of views.
yes, yes. Okay, any last words before I give you to the choose one and why?
Nah, let's just go to it. Let's
You might
get it
want to cover.
before I lose this volume. Everybody lock in the tank tomorrow. That's it. There we go.
Okay, let's go choose one and one. You ready?
Yep.
Everybody, put your answers in. And by the way, you got Gilly right now trying to use my shit. Not only Noriega, Gilly, I'll be all in their fucking comments like, you motherfuckers need to create your own lanes.
Hold up.
I've been
What they
doing
do?
this
Choose
shit for
one and
8
one?
years. Now, they don't use my name, but they doing, oh, Garnett or Tim Duncan. Like, stay on your fucking lane, dog.
I'm gonna go comment on their shit right
These
now.
motherfuckers don't stay on their lanes, bro. I have to hit a couple dudes on regular social media trying to have 2 running back. Yo, keep your own lanes, man. Anyway, you ready?
Yeah.
Point guards. Mark Jackson, a.k.a. Action Jackson, the one that played with St. John and the Knicks. Because there's another Mark Jackson, but you know which one.
Yeah, yeah,
That shot the
yeah.
free throws like that. So you
Yep.
know who I'm talking about. Or Sam Cassell, a.k.a. Sam I Am. Who
That's
and why?
tough, man.
Talk
That's a
to
tough
me,
one.
baby.
That's a
Have a
tough
little
one.
sip. Hold up, Cal. You can have a little sip in the car. Just go like that, brother.
I'm gonna go
You got
Sam
the real deal.
Cassell. I'm gonna go Sam Cassell. I think
Tell us
I'm
why.
gonna say Sam Cassell got a ring, didn't he? He
Yeah,
got a couple,
he
didn't
got a
he?
ring. Yeah, he got a ring.
Sam
Couple of them.
Cassell, they
Kenny
had a good.
Smith, Olajuwon.
Yeah, Sam Cassell. I'm gonna say Sam Cassell.
Put your answers in.
Mark Jackson was a great player. Don't get me wrong, but if I got to choose one and one, I'm gonna say
Remember,
floor general.
Michael Jordan stopped a lot of niggas
Yeah,
shit, and he
that's
stopped.
true.
And not only that, Indiana actually went to the chip one year, and they lost to LA. Remember?
Yeah,
And not only
yeah.
that,
I,
the Bulls stopped a couple of the other shit too.
Mark Jackson was a great player, good coach, good commentator. I just like the way Sam Cassell played. I remember actually watching and cheering for Sam Cassell, and Mark Jackson. I'm a little, I can't remember as much games. I remember some, but I'm gonna be real with you. I always remember Sam Cassell. I remember how tough he was, and he's
Sam
such a good
numbers are
player.
better in every area, slightly better. Plus, he got the chips.
Yeah,
It's not to say that Mark wasn't fucking nice, but I gotta go Cassell. I like Cassell's jump shot better also.
absolutely.
But Jackson had the looks though. Jackson had one of the best looks. I mean, Jackson is up there with Magic, White Chocolate, and with the looks. I mean, he used to do that no look
Yeah,
behind him, like he had eyes in the back of his head. But I'm gonna go alien face. I'm gonna go Sam I Am on this one with you. So we agree. Copy?
copy.
Defensive backs or cornerbacks. Let me throw that there because they play both positions. So I'm just letting you know I'm gonna name you two guys. Anton Winfield Sr., aka Little Tweez, or Ashante Samuels, aka Swag 100, and both of them got kids in the league.
Tough.
I'm talking about the seniors.
Tough, tough, tough.
Winfield Sr. or Ashante Samuels Sr. Put your answers in.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna lean. Oh my God. I'm gonna lean Samuel. Yeah, if I gotta choose one. What do you got, Al? You're better with these two guys than I would be,
Yeah,
to be
I'm
honest.
gonna go Winfield Jr. because he got so much speed. When he blitz from the end, he gets to the quarterback. Samuels can blitz and make the quarterback have to throw it over him, rattle the quarterback. Winfield wasn't rattling. He gets the sack, strip fumble, chase it to the house, all kind of shit. And both of them are good corners. Both of them got the same amount of interceptions. I know Samuels had a lot of big games in the playoff, especially on Eli Manning when he caught your boy a few times in that playoff game.
Yeah,
And with the New England Patriots, but he did drop that Eli shit that could have salvaged the first game when Tyree caught that ball. Samuels dropped an interception right in his head that could have ended the game. I don't know
yeah.
if you remember that. If you don't, go to video, go to YouTube. It will show you it, bro. But I'm not saying that's why I like Winfield better, but I'm just saying that was huge on his
Hmm.
career. I'm going Winfield Sr., bro.
Okay.
All right. Last but not least, you ready?
Yes.
Now, this is difficult because this is the only guy I can get the match with the first guy because of the intensity. So think before you answer this because it seems easy, but when you really think about it, you be, oh shit, you know what? I got to think about this one. Alonzo Mourning, we going centers NBA. Alonzo Mourning, a.k.a. Zoe, or Ben Wallace, a.k.a. Big Ben. Who and why?
I'm going Alonzo Mourning. Alonzo Mourning, he played an era with some of the best He played some great basketball too. He was always blocking everybody. He played great defense on great players in the Hall of Fame. Like I mean, Big Ben Wallace played. He played awesome too. But I like Alonzo Mourning there.
Offensively, down low, Mourning had the moves. There's no question.
Yeah, I think he had the moves on the
But
edge.
Ben, I think, played better defense, was a better rebounder. He could run the floor better on the break. Not only
Great.
that, Big Ben was like Superman on defense. Well, of course, Mourning, a lot of people are going to say Mourning because he could score the basketball, average 8 points more than him. So I understand that. I totally understand. Because when you get a big man, Kyle, we all want a big man that can score.
Yeah.
We don't want no big man averaging no 5 points. But Big Ben was so good in everything else that he's a Hall of Famer, averaging 8 points a game. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still going to go Zoe because he could put the ball in the bucket, bro. Any last words before we get you out and we do the spin-off, Kyle?
Everybody, hit follow on Al York. Go check him out on YouTube and hit the sub. Sub, like, and comment. My man Al York bringing the sports, bringing the flame over here.
KGM
Sports,
me,
my brother.
KGM Sports, you know, I told you from the beginning, you part of the team. Only you can fuck that up, and I know you ain't gonna fuck that up. Keep it coming, baby.
Next time I'll get better light and everything. It's time.
Listen.
It's crazy.
Passing grade, baby. We got through. We had one little flinch. We good. Have a good night. We're gonna talk soon, KGM.
Peace.
Okay, my brother. All right, guys. We going to the giveaway now. Chico leads everybody with 4 wins. We got a bunch of runner-ups, and we got the hottest dude on the label right now, which is my man Pretty Mo, who's on fire right now. So good luck to everybody. You know, let me get the Jordan hit playing. Good luck to everybody. Round 7, giveaway 1 coming up. Let's go. We're going 1 through 20, guys. 1 through 20. We got the summary coming up, and then we out of here, guys. Yeah, I'm going to go see my man next week. I got 2 more hats that I thought about that I'm going to end up making. More fire. You know I keep fire, guys. 2 more new ones coming out. Crazy joints. Okay, 1 through 20. Let me marinate these guys. Oh, hold up, guys. Hold up. No good. Couple balls came out. Give me a minute. Okay, I got him. Yeah, I didn't hold this part. The lock. Let's shake it up, baby. On my go, 1 through 20, round 7, let the best person win. Here we go. Here we go. Winner is giveaway 1, round 7. Got a winner. We got a winner. Let me move it back. Giveaway 1, round 7 winner is number 7. Number 7. Sess Elias, baby. It's been a couple weeks, about a month and change. Sess won. Now we got Sess back in the winner's circle, which is a great thing, man. Keep everything rotating, let everybody get their hands wet. Pause. Let's keep it going. Sess Elias is your winner. Giveaway 2 coming up. 21 through 40. Let me move it up, son. 21 through 40. Give away 2. LES number 7 is your winner. I like that everybody winning. That's how I like it, man. I'm not hating on nobody, but it's good when, everything is shared. You know what I'm saying? You asked me before letting y'all win. You kind of told me that one time. You go, Al, I'm going to let them win for a few weeks. You know what I mean? Kind of like when you let your little brother win in basketball a little bit, and then you win at the end of the game. You just let him win a little bit. That's what he's doing. He's letting y'all win a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's marinate these motherfuckers. Let's get all that barbecue in there. That ranch sauce, all that shit. On my go. To come out funny, it's no play. It has to come out like the way it should come out, and that's naturally, no funny shit. Here we go. Wow, look, I said no sticky boy. You too much, I can't fuck with you, look out. Alright, here we go. Give away 2, winner is. Got a winner. We got a winner, baby, I know you see it. Bloody red, baby, bloody red. Give away 2. Round 7 winner is 26. 26. We got my man D-Block, baby. D-Block just joined the giveaway 2 weeks ago. First time winner. D-Block. D-Block in the building. God bless you. Summary coming up, baby. I love new winners. You know how it is, baby. I'll get right back. D-Block got a little taste of love, baby. Y'all can hear me still, hopefully, right? Okay, I think my battery's running out. Yeah. Momo, you right there. Momo, you hot right now. You right there, man. Real talk, man. Let's go through the summary real quick. We went through some NFL shit, top 5 NFL team. We went through Matthew Stafford. We went through the NBA, contenders. Philadelphia 76ers, and they down 4 year. It's unfortunate the Eagles have a great year, and then the Sixers shit the bed. I kind of expected that. Yeah, Levine, that was your old number. You and Philly kid was close, 26. Philly kid's 28, you 24, so y'all were right there. And we took care, choose one and why. And I mentioned some college shit earlier. I try to hit a little bit of everything, but I know right now we're going to do a lot of college basketball coming soon, coming towards the tournament. That tournament, to me, is the best thing. That in the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl. I mean, I love championship hockey. I love World Series baseball, NBA finals, but nothing matches with the tournament and the NFL playoff leading to the Super Bowl. Those are my 2 best times of the year. That's when I'm pinning those seats. I mean, you can't call me in for no work at my job. You can't talk to me about getting double money. Nothing's going to get me out from watching these kind of contests because there's nothing like March Madness. I mean, from the beginning to the end. And there's nothing, like I said, like the NFL playoff and the Super Bowl, of course. We got to get more people to play. I had a couple people that actually are not going to be around for a while. They got some issues, they told me. So if you guys can either pick up a number or 2 more or get some other people, I'm trying to get more people to play. A lot of people still thinking that, they don't trust it, whatever. Nobody trusts nothing when you start. And a lot of y'all felt like that until I proved to y'all that this shit is as fair as can be. I mean, I honestly don't care who wins. I just want to do it fair so that whoever wins, they won fair. Like, it wasn't no bullshit. Like, D-Block won his first time tonight, and that shit was fair as can be. Like, so salute the D-Block. I mean, this number popped up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the more the merrier. Let's get more people to play. I wanted to actually try to do 3 rounds, but now we got to get 2 rounds. One time I was going through 2 rounds by Wednesday, but like I said, things happen. I got a lot of people that's going through some stuff now that basically told me, Al, I'm not going to be around for a while, so I got to respect that. You got to respect that. People, they got their turmoil, trials and tribulations. So people might think, Al, it's only $5. Al's only. You got people that can't afford that because they got bills they can't afford. What make you think they could afford a fucking giveaway? You feel me? But like I said, let's try to talk to the people. Let's try to get out there. Let's get more peoples. TGI Friday, no drinking and driving. Like I said in my message of the day, if you don't fix your circle, you yourself can't improve. Because how can you improve when your circle's fucked up? Unless you separate from the circle and go on your own, which a lot of us have done, including myself. But I don't recommend it. If you got solid people, keep them. My situation was a lot of my solid people either died or went to jail, and I had to keep reestablishing people, and it just wasn't the same. Like, I don't know, it's just hard to trust people, especially if you ain't eat Cheerios in their house when you were younger, man. And there's good people out there. Right now, I got a team about good, solid 4 people, and I'm hoping that it stays strong, But at the end of the day, I'm so used to disappointment that it's almost like I expected. I hate to say it that way, but like I said, if you're in a circle, you only as strong as your circle, just like a chain. You only as strong as your length. So either fix it, get rid of people if you want to improve in this life shit. I'm telling you now, because if not, you're going to be in that same spot. You're going to be wondering why you ain't growing. And you're not, it's like a team. If you got bad people on your football team, who's going to be causing penalties and not go to practice and all that. How do you build a momentum and win and go to the championship under those circumstances? How? No chemistry, no respect, no love. You got to have that. That has to gel. And use that for your circle, man. And if your circle ain't like that, man, make moves, man. Because I'm telling you, you're going to be stuck on stupid for the next 5, 10 years. Al, your sports. Love y'all. No drinking and driving. Continue tuning in. Get that Instagram account because I'm lighting them up over there, guys. Love y'all, man. Locked out. Good work today as always, girl.